Hey! It's Trace Face. Does this song just make you a little nutty? Maybe a little bit nutty. Brings out the nuttiness. Hey guys! I'm happy to be here with all of you. Just a few quick announcements that I wanted to say really quick. We're going to get on to this video today. I just want to say thank you so much to the recent donors of the channel. Thank you so much to Raquel, Denise, Kathy, Kim, Frimit, Timothy. And I just want to say a big shout out also to all the new clients, returning clients. Guys, if you would like to make a donation to help the channel, you can go through Venmo right now or PayPal and send the donations that way. We're not doing YouTube at the time. So we're going to, we're not doing the thanks button for right now. So if you guys could go ahead and do the other way, that would be so much more super helpful and great. Thank you. Okay. Well, guys, I have a very special client that reached out to me and sent me this email, and I wanted to read it to all of you. I just want to make sure. Can you guys hear me okay? Everybody hear me? Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. Phil, wow, it's been a long time, man. How have you been? Long time. Amy speaks. Hi. Hi, Tammy. I hope you guys are having an awesome summer. Well, I got this amazing email, and I have to read it to the channel first and foremost. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Amy. Amy speaks. I've been working really hard at that, so I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate it very much. Dear Trace, I'm like, wow, that you remember me, even with seeing so many people, aka your comment on my recent post under your video. Of course I remember you. Of course I remember everybody I work with. I don't forget any of you, and I take notes on everybody. So in case there is like a chance that I did forget, I have notes on every session I do with folks. So anyway, she was happy that I remembered her. And she said, 3 years ago, this summer, you said that one day I will write to you and I would be okay. At the time, I could not possibly imagine that. But you were right, exclamation point. I am okay, more than okay, really, as I have moved forward and the narc's power is gone from me. If I had the yay clap button, I would be playing it right now. Yay! Although, ironies of irony, he appeared to me in a dream just last night. These things are never coincidences, as you say. But I moved past him in my dream, as I knew deep down this was about other more profound things. He can't attack me anymore. Yes. Of course, I still have days here and there where I feel sad, but I see it all for what it was and is spiritually and in this mortal realm. You were without question one of the forefront healers in my journey. I tuned in to see a recent video with that amazing speech at the end that is worthy of the Pankhurst and see that you have lost none of your Zelle authenticity and laser-like perception. The world needs you, Tracy. Thank you sincerely for the profound work you did with me. I was a broken shell of a person, and that first session you lifted me high and made me remember who I was, and that was the beginning of my journey of self-discovery. You held me in spirit during a terrible time in my life. And then she went on to talk about that she wants to make a donation to the channel, and she wrote, may God bless you, and you are looking so beautiful and strong. Thank you so much, Jude. I just want to say I work with some pretty amazing people, you guys, all around the globe. People that have actually shown me that I'm not alone here. Uh, collectively, all of us are fighting a battle against evil. And those with whom I've had the pleasure of working with in these last 5 years have really shown me that you guys are the ones showing me that there are some really amazing people in this world that think, feel, act, operate with empathy and kindness. And it makes me feel like we found our tribe. We found one another in this crazy world. And I'm just so blessed for that. I want to let everyone know I'm putting together a workshop. I'm going to try to put this together in a few weeks. I need you guys to let me know if you're interested. It's going to be one of the most affordable things I've come up with. I made it very convenient. It's a workshop where you're going to jump right on in. You're going to gather the information, and then at the end we can open it up for discussion so people can talk. I have put together everything I have seen in the last 5 years that truly works to heal from narcissistic abuse and to heal faster. And one of the most common denominators and factors of folks who have actually had to deal with this is their self-esteem taking a beating. And so I've put together all information of what you can be doing every single day, little by little, to notice a very quick improvement, starting the very next day. We're going to be meeting for 6 weeks, and I want you to see how in 6 weeks, how many people are going to tell you that they have noticed a difference. All right, you're going to be hearing comments because I have just gathered this information. I've done my research. I put it all together. It's really tough to get back out there and do the things that you used to love doing. People are asking me, how did you do it? How did you lose weight recently? I'm going to tell you all that because it was not easy. And there are things I have saved just for this group that I want to properly tell you about, teach you about, tell you what happens and what is happening to people. All right. So you just have to sign up to find out. I'm going to share with you guys some statistics that are going to it's going to make your head spin, but it's going to make you think and get up every day and start living your best life. I guarantee that. So if you're interested, make sure that you sign up, that you email me to sign up, tracefaceit@gmail.com. Okay. And then I will provide you with all the details. Guys, I know I'm going to be receiving an email just like I did from Jude here. I'm going to be receiving an email from you too in a few years on the other side of all of this. I just know it. So that's just the beauty of how you are going to heal. It's not a question of when, it's a question that it's not even a question. You are definitely going to heal. Okay. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. I'm happy you guys are here with me tonight. So I have put together a list, okay? Because the world is so full of these narcissists, and they are literally everywhere you turn. They are just growing by the numbers. People are growing more increasingly selfish, selfie society, narcissistic planet. And, you're going to run into them. They're everywhere, you guys. But what I did was I started to really think about what it looks like when somebody is not, so that you can really see, wow, this person doesn't have a narcissistic bone in their body. What does that look like? What am I looking for when I do meet people? So I'm making this list now to sort of help you to see what someone looks like that is not a narcissist, that doesn't live by narcissism, that doesn't have narcissism and selfishness and disgusting hatred and all that stuff running through their veins, and me, and wants to take the floor, wants to be the center of attention, wants to continue to be unhealthy, wants to lie in their life, all the things that we know the narcissist does. I created this list for all of you tonight that somebody is not this way. So I'm going to go through that list with you. All right, the very first thing, signs that somebody is not a narcissist. Number one, they want to be on the same page with you. Somebody that is not narcissistic, they want to find common ground. They want to be on the same page. They want to communicate, and that means they're going to want to communicate with you. They're going to want to talk to you and solve things and resolve things and get on the same page. Okay? That's the first thing that you're going to notice with somebody that is not a narcissist. Now, disclaimer or fun fact, I should say, when I created this list, I thought of all of you. I literally thought of the people I work with on a day-to-day basis, as well as my best friends that I've had for years, for decades, and the family members of mine that I love dearly or that are no longer here. I thought about all of them to make this list. So I wanted you guys to know that. The next one is they have their own individual identity. Okay. They know who they are. They don't act like different people depending on who they're around. You're not going to see them do a switch up from their boss, which is in front of your eyes, and then you go home and they're treating you like a completely different person. You won't see Jekyll and Hyde with these people. Okay. Number three, they're intelligent. They're intelligent people. These people that don't have narcissism inside of them, okay, like at all, they don't live by narcissism, being the center of attention, being prideful, all the things we know about narcissism. They're intelligent. They actually enjoy educating themselves on all kinds of topics, including spirituality, especially spirituality. Hi, Andrea and Pitbull Bill. So yeah, they are interested in learning about things that they don't know about, because why? They don't walk around all day thinking that they know everything. So they like to learn different topics. You're going to notice this. The next one I have on the list, they truly listen when someone is speaking. They listen. They don't interrupt you. They don't wait for you to stop talking so they can immediately have the floor and have them be able to hear the sound of their own voice. These people love to hear the sound of their own voice, as we know. Someone that is not narcissistic actually enjoys listening to others, waits for their turn to speak, isn't an interrupter, isn't rude, because interrupting is like the rudest thing you can do. And people that are not narcissists will not do this, which goes to the next one, which is that they exhibit self-control. Okay? Self-control. Lynn's taking notes. Awesome. I think this list is pretty good, and I'm waiting for you guys to tell me if I missed anything. I want you to think about this one, right? And again, for those just tuning in, there are so many narcissists out there that we have to think about the people that are not and what they look like, how they act, all of this. These people have self-control. They exhibit self-control and self-discipline. Okay? They wake up, they have rituals that they do. They have a schedule. They're productive people. Why? Because they have self-control and self-discipline. So they're constantly looking to better their life, or to reach their goals, to reach their tasks, to do the things that they need to do, because they have self-control and self-discipline. They don't just sit around all day doing whatever it is that they want to do and looking for attention and looking for supply and looking for someone to listen to their stories that they tell 100 times in a day. They're telling the same stories next year and the year after that, because they're not working on themselves, right? People that have self-control and self-discipline, they are working on themselves on a day-to-day basis. So you will not see this lack of self-control and lack of self-discipline. The next one on this list they are positive and happy-go-lucky people. They're not just pretending to be, you guys. You see, narcissists are always pretending. So in the beginning, you think that you've met a really positive, happy-go-lucky person, but in all actuality, that mask is going to slip, as we know, and you're going to see that, boop, they're actually wicked negative people doing wicked negative things all day long, just hiding it. But positive people, you guys know what I'm talking about. Think of the most positive person you know in your life. You can feel that around them. Or how about a person that's making changes for themselves that are in the right direction? You can actually feel that when you're around them. You can physically see it on them. You can feel it around them. They're making positive changes and it's affecting them so they have a more happy-go-lucky demeanor. And they're not just pretending to be that way. So I want you to think about that person that you know that is positive and they're happy. They don't have mood swings. They don't get in a bad mood because somebody farted, like you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't let something silly affect their moods. Narcissists are moody people. But people that are not narcissists, you will find that for the most part, they're very positive, happy people. Next thing on the list is they worked hard on their own. They didn't wait for handouts in life. Okay. That's right, Lynn. Fart in the room. That's what they are. Narcissists are just farts in the wind, stale farts that you got to get rid of. Um, so yeah, these people that are not narcissists, they work hard for themselves on their own. They don't wait for stepping stones. They're not opportunists. They don't use people. They don't have turnkey situations in their life where, the money was just given to them, just handed to them. They worked hard for what they have. These are hardworking people. And I know you people listening in tonight, like my girl Elizabeth here, just tuned in. This is you guys. Think about what I'm saying here. This is the difference. You're hard workers. You have your own ambitions. You worked your way to the top by your own doing. It's how you know that you're different from these narcissists. The next one, people that are not narcissists, they're not driven by material things and possessions. It's not about having a showy life, showing off this and that. I love you too, Elizabeth. Showing off. People that are not narcissists actually enjoy giving back. They're very generous souls who actually enjoy the process of helping other people. They're not looking for a buck. They're looking to help. All right. Next one on the list, you will get a very comfortable, genuine, authentic vibe around them. You do not feel at all like they're sneaky Pete's and you have to be looking behind your back because they're up to something or that they have things that they're hiding from you. You're not going to feel that way. Why? Because they are genuine. They're very genuine, authentic people. All right. Next one I have on this list is you can actually sleep and rest around these people. Okay. They don't disrupt your peace ever. Oh boy, this is another indicator you're not around a narc because when you are around narky people and sneaky people and unhealthy people, you will not be able to sleep around them. You won't. Mark my words. And that's sometimes a really big indicator that you're around somebody that's you might not know it just yet, but when you can't sleep around somebody, you better start paying attention because your radar is going off. Right? And again, these people, these narcissists are going to make you sick. And so you have to pay attention to how you're feeling around people. Do you feel upbeat, energetic when you're around this person? Or do you leave when they leave? Do you go, my God, I feel drained and exhausted and sick. That's another big indicator, okay? I have on this list, they love God. People who are not narcissists understand that there's a creator whom they need to be accountable for, okay? And responsible to. And they understand this. So they have a love for God. You're going to see this in everything that they're doing, how they're acting, how they're treating others. Next one, they lift you up. They're extremely uplifting people. Oftentimes, these people are very funny. They're very witty people. They're very creative people. You're going to find this. Okay. Next one I have on this list is they will pray for you, and they're going to do it right there in front of you. They just will start opening up, start praying. I'm going to pray for you right now. And they're going to say a prayer, and they're going to say it over you, and they're going to say it right in front of you, and they're going to help you without you even asking them to do so. Pay attention. If they have close friends, they are equally as amazing of spirits. People who are not narcs have friends that are awesome. And even if they have one or two, these people that you meet, they're awesome. They're amazing people. You want to be around them too. Next one I have on this list is they do what they say they're going to do, and they say what they do. Okay? It goes back to back. There is no BS involved here. You won't find them hiding behind a lie. Okay? Because they would never want to lie to you because they love you. Some of you I know, you haven't seen a person like this in a while, right? So let's remind us all tonight. Let's remind us. Living good, put consistency. Exactly. They don't have to think about it, you guys. They love you. They're not going to try to hurt you or lie to you. They're going to hide behind lies and then gaslight you on it and tell you that they didn't do that. And then expect everybody to believe that that's how it all went down. Nope. These people actually have the capacity to love. And this is the kicker. Here's the kicker. No matter what has happened to them, no matter what has happened to them in their life, and I am talking abuse to the, we're talking abuse beyond measures. And they did not let that wreck their giant heart that they carry, that they still carry. These people typically love animals, children, elderly, disabled. Okay, here's the next one on the list, guys. How about this one? If they mess up, they will apologize and they will fix it, and you will not see them repeat the behavior. I think I need to repeat that one. People that are not narcissists, if they mess up, they will apologize. And you will not see them repeat that behavior. And usually it's a mistake. It is not behind their character and integrity. You guys are awfully quiet. I hope you are taking notes. Okay, the next one I have on the list is they will have a life. They have a life. They had a life before you came into it. They still carry their own life while you're in it. They won't still be posting about their breakup 4 months later through passive aggressive memes on social media. Okay? They have a life. They won't do these things. Roberta, thank you for being here. We're so happy you're joining us. I see that you're new. God bless you too, my friend. Yeah, so they're not going to be doing these things. They're very boring people, okay? They're very, very boring people. They like to do the same things. They go to the same places. They don't have much of an imagination. They're actually narcissists are very boring. So people that are not narcs, they enjoy doing different things. They like to try different things. They're spontaneous. They're interested. They're creative. Okay, and again, I'm just going to repeat. They have a life. All right. I want you to pay attention to narcissists like getting comfortable thinking that they are the big fish in the small pond. That's why you don't see them typically leave where they grew up. Um, they like to stay around. Everybody knows on this channel I would already be in Florida. I'm working on that. But I did live in the city. I lived in Providence for 15 years. Okay. And everybody knows my story of why I came back. That was not in the cards or something I wanted to do. Just as a disclaimer for myself. But narcissists, okay, they do like to stay around and they like to be the big fish and they like to just go to like the five places they like to go. They're boring. They're boring people. All right. They don't like to do things and they like to spend their money on very stupid things. Okay. Like pot and, uh, things that they don't need. 25 of something that they don't need. Thank you, Val. Happy you're here. So, yeah, these people aren't fun. But people who aren't narcs, they like to explore. Okay? They like to explore. They like to learn. They like to shut up and actually learn new things in life. They're very spontaneous, adventurous a lot of the time. All right? And I did have on here, but somebody beat me to it, the consistency. They're consistent. They don't have crazy mood swings. They have a grip over their emotions. People that are not narcissistic, they got a grip over their emotions. And if they happen to be having a bad day, they let people know. They give them a heads up. Hey, I'm really sorry. I'm at myself today. Why? Because they have empathy for others and they want to make sure that they're not taking that out on people. So they give them a heads up. Boop. I was wondering if you could address narcs and having sleep paralysis, if that may be a sign. Yes. Oh, okay. I don't want to lose that thought. I'm going to just jump right into that one and answer your question here. Okay. Yes. I could do a whole nother video on sleep paralysis and I probably should. And I know that you guys appreciate when I do the videos about this stuff. Sleep paralysis, I can tell you from my own experience, as well as people very close to me that have had it, as well as my research to learn about it through documentaries that are out there, people's testimonies on this. Sleep paralysis is an indication that something is very wrong in your life. And it's typically either a person that's in your life that has to go, that has brought this very bad, dark energy to you, or it's something that you are personally doing that you need to stop doing. It's one or the other. And there are things that people are doing, you guys, that open yourself up to this. Okay. And I'm talking about things like going to other types of spiritual healers, going to psychics, and especially if you don't know who you're getting involved with, very, very dangerous. I've known people that get into this transcendental meditation. They are doing Reiki. They are doing yoga. And I could tell you guys my personal story on this. Okay. Because I have one that I should share. Okay. But if you got a very dark narcissist in your life and you start getting sleep paralysis, that is an indication that this person you got to get this person out of your life and you've got to do some spiritual cleansing and you have to pray and you have to fast and you have to do that together to get that energy out of your home, off of you. And yeah, If you want, reach out to me, you guys, about my next prayer and fast group, because that is something that you definitely need to do. If you've not done one, everybody in this community should at least do one of my prayer and fast groups, where I'm going to teach you how to do it all on your own. Once we're done, you can do this. You can continuously do these prayer and fast, because they're essential to healing from narcissistic abuse. And that is the truth. All right. So I hope I answered your question for now, but I could really get into that at Lynn, to answer your question, is yoga always bad? I can only speak from my own personal experience when I did not think it was. And I can just tell you what was happening to me. Okay, but there's a lot of other things happening too with the yoga. All right. And I want to tell you guys that story. It's a very long story, but I should tell it. And along with that, I have known other people that once we started talking about it, they started to open up and say, "Wow, me too." So I'll tell you what I know. I'll tell you what other people have told me. I don't know that for sure. I don't know that if you are uh, doing the moves and everything, if you're opening yourself up. According to Stephen Bancarz, who did a lot of, if you look up Stephen Bancarz, Bancarz, yoga, he's got a video all about what the poses mean and what you're actually doing. It's probably worth you looking that up and just learning for yourself. Okay, but getting back to what non-narcissists do, um, they're independent people. Okay, very independent. They know how to take care of themselves 100%. They don't expect others to do things for them to be able to exist and live in the world. They know how to take care of themselves. They don't have enablers egging on their entitled bum behavior. These people have actually lived on their own. They've done it. They've paid their own bills. Okay? This is very important. When you meet somebody and you're finding out their life story, it's very important that you went off and lived on your own and did your own thing and tried to make ends meet on your own. Okay? It's important stuff. Narcs are lazy people. They always look for somebody to live off of. Okay? And that's what they're doing. And they're looking for somebody to use. And they're notorious for this. And people that are not narcs, they don't want to be like this. They want to be independent. They want to make their own money. They want to pay their own bills. All right. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that's another one to look out for, that somebody's not narcissistic. The other one I have on here is they're very outgoing. Non-narcs are outgoing people. Maybe they're a little quiet and shy sometimes, they could be introverts. But for the most part, you'll find that they're very and this is why, as you can see in this list, this is why the narcissists, flock to all of you. They're flocking to you because you have all these traits. Because I'm talking about all of you, and you know it. All right, you're very accommodating. You're very down to earth. You want to get along. Okay. People that are not narcissists. This is a very important one, you guys. I want you to listen to this one. They stopped their own bad habits on their own. They did not wait for their new interest, their new love interest, or a friend to tell them that they had a problem or to give them an ultimatum. They did this all on their own. They were able to self-reflect and see that they have a problem, they need to fix it, and they go off and they do that. All right. Next one I have on this list, non-narcs, they're able to be alone. They are able to actually be alone. And for a lot of people that are not narcissists, they actually enjoy it. They like to be alone, and they're able to do it. They don't need another person like a vampire needs blood over and over and over again in their lifetime. So you're going to see that. Okay. Narcissists have to have constant repeat supply, and they have to have somebody in order to feel like they can breathe. All right. Non-narcissists, they don't do that. I don't know what's happening here to this mic. Um, narcissists, non-narcissists, they don't constantly repeat the same stinking stories over and over and over again about their past. Because why? They're too busy building and creating a future. Okay. Now, and also, narcissists love to talk about other people. They're constantly gossiping and wanting to talk poorly about others so that they can continue to, feel better about themselves. Now, here's another little fun fact. A lot of empaths and people that don't exhibit narcissistic behavior actually enjoy discussing behaviors of people. Why? Because they've seen such extreme behavior. So a lot of times you're going to find that you guys on the channel, you do like to learn about the psychology of people. You like to learn about the behaviors of people. You're on here trying to learn about the spirituality and what that does for people. So that intrigues you. That's different. Maybe you like to talk about that stuff because you have been through the ringer. So you do want to talk about the behavior of others, and that is an interest of yours. It intrigues you. But it's different with narcs. Narcs always have to have the floor, the spotlight. They can't wait for you to stop talking so they can hear the sound of their own arrested development brains. It's very annoying and it wastes your time. It's non-productive behavior. All right. Also, I want to state for the record, people that are not narcissistic, don't get them wrong, okay? People that don't even have a stinking narc trait in their bones or body, they can be very feisty people and they have zero problem sticking up for themselves and for other people that deserve to be advocated for. These are the type of people that can be described as they're nice until they're not nice. All right? And that is the truth. It does not mean that that you people out there are not weak people. You're very strong people to still have your heart and you know to have that ability and want and desire to stick up for others out there that could use your voice, and you have the same ability to do it for yourself, right? Last but not least, non-narcissists will encourage you to be your very best in all aspects of your life. Why? Because they're working on that for themselves. And they got no problems telling you, a non-narcissist, because guys, once again, if those of you just tuning in, we've gotten to a point in society where it's us against them. That's it. It literally is. That's what we're seeing. That's what I am seeing on a day-to-day basis in sessions. This is an all-out war of good against evil, and people that are not narcissistic actually will tell you when you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. As a friend, they're going to tell you like it is. Why? Because they love you. And they actually want to bring out the best in you. They want to see the best happen for you. They're excited when good things happen for you. They're, they make you want to be a better person when you're around them. So, I hope this helps some of you out there as you're navigating in life, meeting different people, uh, to try and see how authentic, genuine people with good character g- uh, have actual integrity, how they act, think, feel, operate. I hope this list really helps you guys. Did I miss anything? Can you guys think of anything else of people that you have known in your lifetime that are non-narcissists, okay, that go around, uh, oh, Lynn, perfect example. They tell it like it is without putting you down. Bingo. Bingo. Yes. They have what I call, tact. They know how to talk to people. They don't have to hit below the belt. Now, non-narcissists, people that don't have narcissism running through their blood, they make mistakes all the time. They're not perfect people. You guys that are looking at this list, we're not perfect people out there. Everybody makes mistakes, but I am talking about when you do, you have the ability to say, I am so sorry. Wow. Humbling yourself to say, I really messed up here and really feel bad about it. Not waiting to get caught. Exactly, Lynn. They respect you. Boop says they don't love you one day and hate you the next. Oh, yes. 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 Oh, Living Good writes, they have good financial habits and they don't have excuses. This is a big one. And it goes back to what I was talking about with the self-discipline and the self-control. Narcissists don't have those things. Now, I do know some narcissists that have good financial habits because they're trying to live that showy life that I was talking about earlier. And that's just gross. Who cares? Once again, these people are so boring. It is so predictable. Like, it's just at this point, it's predictable and it's gross. Joanne writes, no self-awareness. My father talks over the top of people all the time. Oh my goodness. Joanne, as I said earlier, I think it has to be one of the most annoying, disrespectful, obnoxious behavior of all time. And it just goes to show you that they don't care. It's all about them. They constantly are just in their own brain, in their own la la land, in their own world. And yeah, I absolutely agree with you. It's a lack of self-awareness, 100%. I met you in 2020 and I've never been the same. Thank you so much. I love, love, love you. Kimberly, thank you so much. I love, love, love you too. Oh, thank you. Uh, Sean Marie, they don't do porn. All right, where's the music for that one? I need to get some like some good backup music tunes for these. Yeah, I gotta go get behind the drum set so I can do the ba-doot, and record that. Yes. Yes. People that are not narcissistic actually have no interest in porn whatsoever. They're not going to spend their time behind a computer screen wasting hours of their day watching people have sex. Amen. They're not going to do that. They think that that's stupid. Why would people that aren't narcissistic would say, why would I want to do that? That is so dumb. Watch other people have sex. Val writes, they're not pedophiles. Lynn says it's gross. It is gross. I'm sorry. Call me whatever. Call me a prude. Call me old school. Call me whatever you want. You guys all know how I feel about pornography. And you see my voice as I talk about that subject. It's a sore subject for me, as you guys know. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I think it destroys relationships. I think it destroys you, your brain. I think it destroys you spiritually. Anyway, Living Good says they're family oriented. Yes. Yes. Even if you came from a narcissistic dysfunctional family, I do feel like people that don't have narcissism in them, they do want uh they do want a family. They crave that family uh vibe. They want to settle down and have a family, and they're family oriented. Perfectly stated. Absolutely true. Yep. Well, guys, let's see. I've gone 45 minutes here, and I know after this, I think everybody jumps off after 20 minutes according to YouTube stats, but they don't want to hear you yak yakking. But I'm so happy that you guys are here with me today, and it was really awesome to see all of you today. I really missed all of you. I'm going to keep making some great content videos for you all. And don't forget, you guys, if there is a topic that you would like for me to cover, you can go ahead and email me at tracefaceit@gmail.com. I'm going to show you a way that you can help me continue the channel as I help you with topics and so on and so forth. And yeah, I've really enjoyed getting to know so many of you through the years. And it's just been such a blessing. Like I said, I really do feel like I found my tribe, and I know that you guys have too. And it's given me hope that we're not alone out there, you guys. I know it's tough. I know that we're seeing more and more narcs, and we're going through them. We're going through them. But we're finding one another, which is the cool thing. And these narcs, I'm watching it, you guys. I'm watching it all around. They are only able to be with their kind. It's happening, guys. Narcissists only have the options of getting with other narcissists. I'm watching it happen all around me. More to share with you about that. Well, guys, I love you all very much. Thank you to Nate and Tish for moderating for me, and Nate, all your awesome content that you put up on the screen to help me out, and your witty sense of humor. Yeah, Lynn, narc on narc. I am but a goof, Nate says. We love you, Nate. Okay, guys, I'll be back. I love you all. I'm Trace Face. Time we all face the truth together. Nate, I'll let you